Well, hello and welcome. It's been a while since I've done an episode of anything. I just the multiple vacations all at once near the end of the summer there. I just dropped out of the habit of making videos, and then school starting up is not really helping that. But I'm gonna try and get back into the habit. But anyways, I'm just gonna go over the changes I've made here. Don't think this was here last. Pick Me is it's too expensive to repair Pick Me anymore. It's not like it's gonna take too long to get the levels, because with the spider grinder, I can get any amount of levels I want within a day. It's when you put it in the anvil, it says too expensive. Can't even try. Doesn't even tell you how much you would need if it wasn't too expensive. But I moved my enchanting station down to the spider grinder, and also you may see that the to-do list is a bit shorter. Yes. That is because I finished getting all the sticky pistons for the automatic wheat farm, and I'll get to that in a second. So yeah, it's just a matter of collecting the seeds and doing the last dispensers here, and then dispensers. Yeah, dispensers. And then doing the wiring, which I'm not really looking forward to, because about a few weeks ago, I realized how fun it's gonna be to do all these pistons all right up next to each other. Can't wait. um. I've also done another mass slaughtering of the cows. I've got multiple stacks of cooked beef now. The reason why I did is I was running a bit low, actually. Didn't think the day would ever come, but it did. I also made a new set of armor, which is pretty insane. Like, I can take quite the beating with these. And also, I've done some work with my stuff here, and I made some more tools. But just to give you an idea of how insane this armor is and what it can handle is I'll just do a bit of a jump real quick. It's just right over here. I've done this multiple times. First time was just to see if I could survive it. The rest of the times were, why not? I'm bored. But you can see how far down that is. And if we jump, yeah, 3 hearts. Yeah, I can take a beating. And I just took another trip. If you look in my inventory, well, I didn't just do it, because you may have seen it at the beginning of the video that I was loading up the world. Another trip was a day or two ago. And this is my first time logging back in since. But as we work our way back over to the front entrance, I'm also trying to gather up pretty much every single lily pad in sight in that swamp, because, just to have them. Don't know what I'm going to do with them. Just to have them. Just so that if I do need a lily pad for some reason, I don't have to go out to the swamp to get it. They should make lily pads farmable. Yeah, that'd be fun. Like, not like for actually seriously farming them, but just to have, like, something growing. And every so often you can harvest it, and it just grows. Yeah, that would be nice. Now they might have more time to add random stuff to the game like that. Now that Mojang is owned by Microsoft. But that's just like standing out like a sore thumb. I know, but I made a nether portal. You go into it, you'll obviously end up in the nether. If you didn't know that, then I feel bad for you. And this is basically another. I can one-shot a ghast with my bow. First nether trip, I got the Return to Sender achievement, which I really impressed myself with that, because if you don't know, the Return to Sender achievement is when you whack a ghast's fireball, and it flies back, killing the ghast. And then, in the last nether trip I did the same thing again, except I didn't hit it with my sword. I shot it with my bow. I wasn't even trying to. I was trying to shoot the ghast, but I hit the fireball. Fireball flew back, killed the ghast, and I just stood there in awe for about a minute and a half. And, yeah, I'm trying to locate that one ghast we can here, see if I can kill it. Well, I know I can kill it. Anyways, let's head back and I'll give you a tour of that obvious as something that's really obvious thing that's just out in the middle of the mountain. Descriptive words are descriptive. There's a lot of fire here. Now, this may seem like an inconvenient nether portal because you have to walk all the way out there, but here's another way to look at it. It's very unlikely a ghast is going to take it out because this is a very well-protected area, because what are the chances of a ghast spawning in here when there's so much more room out there, you know? And even if a ghast does spawn in here, it's going to be very easy to kill it before it manages to take out the portal. Speaking of which, in one of my nether trips, ghast just flew right by me like 3 blocks away and still had no clue I was there until I shot it and killed it. Yeah. So if we come over here, yes, I finally did the mob grinder, because this pick is amazing. I was able to hole out a giant spawning room down there in about an hour and a half, and I was pleased with myself. But if we go down here, that's the redstone for the on-off switch. It's currently off, but that's the size of the room. I actually did the this is the very first time I've done a mob spawning thing like this in survival. Well, I can't say that because one of my old survival worlds that I don't have anymore, from like back in 1.2.5 or something like that, I tried to make a mob spawner, but all it was just a bunch of rooms that were dark, and every so often I would run in with my sword. Not very impressive. I wanted to have it go further out that way, but if we poke our heads through here, if we need to go a bit more over. Yeah, spider grinder right there. It almost seems planned, but it's not. I actually had no clue how close I was to building this until I was digging that way in a tunnel just to get the dimensions laid out, and fell into a big hole. But yeah, so the water streams here just placed water where it looked like it would be needed and just worked it out from there. And let's block this back up, and we can take this right up. See what it's like from the monster's perspective. Just a little bit more, and we're here. And we're done. I do hope you enjoyed our flight. Your flight, not our flight. That's just about all I've done so far. Yeah, I should probably show you the new enchanting room. Tell you about it, and then I don't show you it. The reason why I have the bed there is because during the day, the spawn rates of this thing that thing is very good, but at night it drops to nothing instantly. Because I have all the caves lit up, but the surface beyond the mountain is just dark as dark can be at night. So, in here we've got all our books. I always keep some lapis here on standby because, you know, it's a pain to be here and just spawning all these spiders, go down there, get all these levels, come back up here and go to enchant and realize don't have any lapis. Great. That annoys me frequently, and so I just leave a stack here at all times to get around the annoyingness of that. But yeah, that brings you guys all up to date. I really need to find a way to make these episodes longer because the people that I watch on YouTube do like 30-minute videos or 20-minute videos, and then I'm doing like 10-minute videos, and I feel like I'm not doing enough. It's like, you know, it's all the swamp's fault. If it weren't for that swamp, I would be putting out hour-long videos every day. It's all the swamp's fault. Just blame the swamp. Yeah. Anyways, you know, it's pretty interesting when you look at the differences between how I play survival and how Japflat plays survival, because he has sent me screenshots through Imgur of his survival world, and if you look at his mining cave, you'll notice that he's got all these slabs going up and down the entrance, and I asked him what that's all about, and then he said it's so that I don't have to jump so I can preserve hunger. And then just look at me like leaping around, sprinting all day long because, you know, I do have there is an immense difference in how much food we have, but still. He doesn't wear armor because he needs a challenge in the game, and I completely disagree because all this armor I have on, and a few days ago when I went on that nether trip, I nearly died still. Yeah. I got plenty challenged, thank you very much. Anyways, I'll leave it at there. See you guys later. I forget the hotkey to turn it off, so just doing that.